Hey there everybody, this is Nesbitt with JRA's marketing team to tell you a little bit about Meta's ad library. So before we dive in and discuss why it is such a game changer for your business, let's talk a little bit about why it exists in the first place. So basically Meta, the company behind Facebook and Instagram, they were under a lot of pressure to have more transparency. It initially started with people being concerned about where money was coming for political ads, but Meta just decided, here, take all of it, full transparency. So not just political ads, not just public institutions, any business, any ad. With the Meta ad library, you can look it up and find out details about it. So first, in the search ads section, you choose your country. It should have the United States by default. You select all ads from the dropdown and you type in a business in the search box. Hit enter and you will see active ads run by that business. It'll tell you when they started running it and on what platforms. It's pretty nifty. So let's talk about why that's a big deal for you. Number one, you get to learn directly from the franchises. The industry's biggest players take advantage of every advertising platform they can. And you better believe that they use Facebook and Instagram. So search for their ads, figure out what you can implement from them to improve your own ad campaign. They have people on their payroll who their whole job is just crafting these campaigns, doing market research, trying to figure out how to increase their reach, have the most effective ad campaign. Essentially, if you're using the Meta ad library, if you're doing your homework, it's like having these people working for you for free. So take note of what templates they stick to, the content they put out, what kind of photos do they use? Is it all self-promotion or do they promote their community outreach? How often are they posting ads? And how many ads do they have going at once? So yes, you don't have their budget, but there is so much to be learned from observing the industry leaders. Number two, filling the gap. In many ways, Meta's ad library's greatest strength is finding opportunity. It's not so much about looking at all the ads that are there, it's about trying to find what isn't in there. Are you noticing that you offer services that none of these ads are mentioning? Are you seeing that none of your competitors are doing any kind of community outreach? Are your competitors even running any ads at all? There are a million angles to go off of. It's about finding that opportunity and exploiting it. And number three, stay up to date on advertising trends. So there are loads of trends that the big brands like to follow, and you want to kind of stay on top of that. Because yeah, you want to stand out, but you want to stand out in the right way. You want to keep up with industry trends because yes, you want to look like you want to have your own image, but you also want to look the part. So let me show you some examples so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. So iPhone apps, they all used to look like this. They were kind of 3D, sort of popping out a little bit. And then one day, overnight, they had an update and all of the icons got kind of flattened out and simplified. And then you see this all over the industry now. They're just major brands taking their logos, just flattening them, simplifying them. Simplify, simplify. So now it's at the point where anybody who has a logo that's not this sort of flat, simple design kind of sticks out, but in a dated way, not in like a cutting edge kind of way. So when you're designing an ad, you want to make sure that you're showing your identity, but you're also projecting a clean, professional image. So you want something more like this and not so much like whatever this is. Just remember that the trend is your friend. So there are some pretty obvious limitations to the ad library. You can't see analytics for somebody's ad. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see how well it's doing and like how much revenue it's brought in and how many people are clicking on it. Obviously that's going to be private for a business, but still just being able to see the ads, being able to see the trends that people are following, being able to see just the template, how they put one together. If you've never put an ad together, just being able to see how a professional, a big, massive business puts together an ad, it's just massively helpful for your business, for you to get a foothold in the Facebook and Instagram kind of ad market. So the Meta ad library is an essential tool if you are looking to attack the Facebook and Instagram ad spaces. If you need something a bit stronger, JRA also has ad services. For years, we have run hundreds of Google Ads campaigns for junk removal businesses all over the country. And we even build you a custom website with SEO so that your business can grow long term. So check the links down in the description for the Meta ad library as well as JRA services. Thanks for watching.